Have you received the legal letter from Laila yet, Sarah?
No.
Oh,
Oh,
got
no.
lost in the post?
Must have done. Or could it be that I touched a nerve?
Yeah. So you uncovered the fact that the hotel has some strange guests, so to say. They didn't know how much they were paying. There was lots of delivery drivers staying there with learner plates. Obviously, if you are learning how to be a delivery driver, for example, it's highly unlikely you can afford to stay in central London in a B&B. What do you think this hotel is being used for that Laila and her family own?
I believe that it's not like a migrant hotel like you would see at Epping or anywhere else across the country. It's not one of those migrant hotels. What it is, though, is it's a hotel that is accepting housing benefit for like a stopgap. So these people are there long term. So on a technicality, she's jumped through a loophole, but this is part of the problem, because if our council is paying for these people, why can't they house our veterans? So, I just think it's totally wrong. It's all great to find a loophole and go through it. And let's face it, I did do my research. You couldn't book a hotel room before I went and filmed there. It's a really grotty hotel. Please don't anybody try and tell me or convince me that that there wouldn't be at least one room available in that hotel for the whole of the year. I don't think it's going to be booked up that easily. And then later on that night, obviously, it was coming up that there was availability. Yes, there was availability, but for only one room, and really quite a high price as well. So again, you're not going to be having delivery drivers. You see the woman that I spoke to, you see the other guy that I spoke to. There was multiple people going in and out. Like a delivery driver on a scooter does not go in and stay in there for 2 hours.
So Laila said when I asked her on X, it's a very simple question, Laila, is this or is this not a migrant hotel? And she said, no, it's not. But I guess this could, like you say, be a technicality, because hypothetically, on paper, this hotel could be housing people long term through council funds. So on paper, it's not a migrant hotel, but it definitely doesn't seem to be a hotel whereby councils are paying for our veterans or our taxpayers to stay in.
Yeah, and also, you know what, the shame on them as well, because that's and it doesn't matter what area it is in, but let's face it, it's in a really luxurious area, high end, and it is, quite frankly, a cesspit. It's filthy. It's got, I think, a 2-star rating. Outside, it's absolutely disgusting. There's people who've paid millions of pounds to live on that street, but Laila and her family don't seem to care about their neighbours. That is what I would be questioning as well. She's supposed to be running for London Mayor, but what she's saying is it's okay to have a place that's not very nice and bring the area down. You don't need to care about your neighbours.
Let's talk about Laila running for mayor, because she seems to have avoided many questions that people have. Have we got any clarity from Laila regarding halal meat, Sharia law, questions that we all want to know the answers for? Because with Sadiq Khan, many patriots feel like they've been gaslit and ignored, and he's race baited them. And people quite rightly have concerns that Laila may do the same.
Oh, definitely. She should be quite transparent. She should be outspoken, and she should be saying, I know that I am Egyptian. However, like Kajida, we've all getting to know Kajida recently, and she will be outspoken and she will say how she actually feels. And Laila, being in the position that she's in, if she was to say, I don't advocate for Sharia law, I don't advocate for halal meat, I can understand the problems, that there should be more transparency here, she would probably win people over, but she can't do it because she's driven by her faith. And basically, she cares more about her own than she does about the people that are from this country, born and bred, and people and our faith, it is our Christian faith. This country is derived from Christianity.